Bianca, the topic is about COVID and the consequences of cotton topic. What are the results of your research?
We have seen that across Europe in many countries there have been similar experiences during the COVID time. Some important aspects for everyone in religious education were, for example, to have relationships, both from students and teachers, to work together, to be able to learn actually in their classroom, for instance. And another very important aspect was to deal with the life questions and well-being of the students so that they can ask the big questions, what life is really about, why death is happening during the pandemic and these kind of things, and everything that surrounds them, the world they live in, that religious education can help them to navigate through this world.
Quali sono state le scelte fatte in Germania dalla scuola tedesca? Cioè, come ha gestito questo periodo?
Okay, what about German schools? How did you deal with this period?
I think it was similar to many other countries. So we also had school closures for a long time. So the students had to learn from home and digitally. So that was a big challenge because Germany is not that well equipped in the schools with digital tools. So the teachers really had to learn how to do that, and it was also we noticed that there's a gap between the students because some have good equipment at home and some don't. So that's also creating inequalities and so on. So that was quite a challenge.
In Germania è stata superata bene dai ragazzi, dagli studenti questo periodo o ancora c'è qualche problema?
Do you think that in Germany nowadays the students feel like the problem is over, and which way they feel that they deal with the problem now?
Well, I think the pandemic itself, people feel it's over and they are back in the regular school setting. But we see in Germany in a lot of studies that young people still struggle a lot with their mental health and their well-being and how to cope with the world, and also to be in school and learn. So yeah, a lot of young people have problems with well-being at the moment, yeah.
And what about teachers?
Yeah, of course, they also still face challenges, but I think it's now more about how to actually benefit from the things they learned new during the pandemic and not to forget everything. So, for example, for the digital tools, to still use them also when you learn in school. So yeah, there have been a lot of developments, but also positive ones for the teachers that were also mentioned in our study, were that they have more possibilities for training because these can be done online now, so they can benefit from that to just develop professional skills.
What is the future of the teacher of religion after this experience?
According to our study, a lot of people realized how valuable religious education is and how much it can help to develop resilience and deal with these problems of well-being. So I think religious education will have an important role, but in order to make that happen, it's also important to make people understand what religious education is about, because there are often a lot of misunderstandings among the parents or the wider school community or society in general.